I'm down at Fond du Lac, Wisconsin at the Mercury Marine Factory, and I'm with Pat Heesen. Now, Pat is a service product manager. What that means is he's the guy who goes out and fights for new features and new products for us consumers and fishermen. And one of the new things they just came out with is the Mercury 15-horse Pro Kicker, but the big difference is it's an EFI. So tell me why an EFI is what I want for a kicker.
So EFI is good for you guys in your kicker engines. It provides three main features. The first and foremost is it provides excellent starting in all weather conditions. The next thing that it's going to provide for you is good cold weather engine performance.
And us walleye guys like to fish in the cold, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, so good cold weather engine performance, no more carburetor problems, no more of the issues where you start the engine and want to get going and driving and dump it into gear and it stalls.
And I noticed that there's like no choke or anything on it. You just pull it and it goes, or in this case, an electric start, right?
Yep, no more choke, no more having to worry about priming and pumping and pulling and what do I do now? Just pull the rope, hit the button, it's going to start and run for you every time.
Now the other thing is obviously you start looking at this thing and right away it jumps out at you. Here's the center handle. Tell me about the center handle a little bit and how it's kind of adjustable for anybody to use.
Right, so the new tiller handle that's on this engine is fully adjustable to meet any boater's needs. You can actually adjust the handle offset either direction up to 18 degrees from center.
Okay.
And then what you can also do is you can adjust the throttle to either always roll over the top. So if you prefer driving the engine from the starboard side, you can have it set up how you typically would, how it is right now. If you prefer to drive from the port side of the handle, you can reverse a couple cables underneath the engine's cowling, and then you can throttle over the top if you were operating from the port side.
So it really is a customizable kind of a handle. I even noticed there's a little adjustment under here where you can adjust when this thing swings down what tip it has there. So for us, we like to stand in the back a lot and drive it. Maybe you want it tipped up a little higher. If you like to sit in the back, you can tip it a little bit lower.
Right, so that adjustable downstop, you can turn it up and down, and it'll let you either have the tiller handle 5 degrees under center or up to 10 degrees over center.
So the really cool thing about this new kicker is not only is it EFI, but it's super customizable. And I know especially for us where we offset it from one side, or some guys that like it on the other side of the boat and we use it as a kicker, this could be a great handle and obviously great engine to help us catch more fish.